Hi guys, it's Weedit, and I'm going to do another pour on glass, but I thought that I would also show you what I do to prep my glass for a pour. I get really good adhesion, and it's not hard to do. The first thing is wear gloves when you're handling your glass so you don't leave fingerprints. You don't want that oil on there. And then the next thing is I use a paint scraper to get off anything that I don't want. Like, I don't know what this is. I don't know if you can see that, two little spots right there. So I go through and I just remove anything that's on the glass that I don't want using my scraper. Now, once I've done that and I'm satisfied that it's clean as far as debris that needs to be scraped off, then I'm ready to clean it to use to do the pour. And for that, I use plain old alcohol. I don't use any commercial cleaners because a lot of times they do leave a not debris, but a residue on the glass that you don't want. So, and I prefer the 99% alcohol. Don't know that it makes a difference, but I have really good luck with it. So I'm making sure I'm wearing my gloves. I wipe it down. I am using a plain brown paper towel because it doesn't leave lint everywhere. So I do one side, and then I'm going to flip it over and get a little bit more alcohol, fresh alcohol, and rotate my paper towel, and then I do the back side. Okay. And that will dry quickly, and I'm going to help it dry a little bit by running over it with the dry part of my paper towel. And there we go. I have scraped off all of the debris. It only takes a minute, and there's a little bit of my paper towel right there. It only takes just a minute, but I have found that using the gloves, using the paint scraper, and making sure that I use alcohol with those lint-free paper towels really gets my glass prepped and ready. And I don't ever have, the only time I have had a problem with adhesion was when I foolishly dumped the glass and with the pour on top of it in a bucket of water. That is guaranteed to get your acrylic pour off of your glass. Now, I'm still playing with particular colors, so today I'm going to be using quinacridone magenta, phthalo green blue shade, and then phthalo blue green shade. I also have, this is Tri-Art iridescent silver with Floetrol in it, and I'm not sure, but I might be using some golden titanium white, and it has Floetrol already in it. So I'm going to set this aside for a moment and set up my cups. This is experimental. I've got a really large piece of glass that I want to do a pour over, and I'm trying to figure out what colors, what combination is going to give me exactly what I'm after. So, and this is a translucent color. Golden is highly pigmented, so I'm not going to need a lot. And my glass is small. I find it better to experiment small than waste my resources on a really large item. Let's see, I'm going to use both Liquitex pouring medium and since I did not bring any stir sticks, we are going to do this the fun way. Okay, So there's my phthalo green. Clean that off. And I think I want Floetrol with my phthalo blue. Remember, when you're using Floetrol, you need to shake it up first, because it does tend to settle. And then make sure that the Floetrol gets mixed in good with your pigment. So really stir it in. It needs to bind to your paint. So make sure you do a real good job of mixing the Floetrol in. Yeah, Floetrol, wow. Alright. And I think for this one, I'm going to use something a little different. I'm very funny about stepping away to get another medium. I'm a little funny about using reds and pinks, because when you get a lot of cells and everything, it sometimes to me looks like meat cells, and I don't like that look. So I'm mixing in Vallejo Pearl Medium with this. Okay. Just make sure I don't have any the green or the blue on my paintbrush. And that's good. It needs to be a little bit more fluid. It's pinker than I'd been hoping for, but that's what I get. So I might add another couple drops, I think. Not really satisfied. Okay. Now that's not fluid enough, so I will be adding, let's go with some Floetrol. No, let's go with pouring medium. The only reason I'm going with pouring medium is I am going to use this silver, and the silver has Floetrol. What's the difference? Well, sometimes instead of getting the cells, I get more of a stretched out look to my paint. I really don't know how to describe it. Make sure is that going to be fluid enough? Yeah, a little more. That's my stir stick right here. I was going with pouring medium. Anyway, it's a look I like, and I will try to show that it worked really well on my gold. I had a neutral pour that I did, and I really liked what it looked like. Yeah, that's much better. Yep. Okay. I'll be storing some of that because I will have more than I need. So I think put a little bit of the white in, or a lot of the white. Let's go with this blue. And since I haven't added any silicone, which I meant to do, we'll put the silicone in these two. Really don't want much. Just, that's more than enough. And I've had viewers complain because just get to the pour, don't show the mixing. And I've had so many tell me, I really appreciate you showing me how you mix it up so we can see exactly what you're doing. So I leave it in. Please, 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 if this does not make you happy, feel free to skip ahead. This is not what you want to see. It's just if I'm showing somebody how to do something, it may be the teacher in me. I just show them everything. Okay, so I've got the blue. I'm going to put, because I really kind of want the blue and the green to mix a little bit. So, pouring my green in there. I want my silver. There it is. I really want a lot of silver. And just a touch of this. Okay, now I got all these, get these little cups out of the way. I have been moving my studio. Now that doesn't sound like it would be a big deal. It's been a huge deal. So, and literally taking a very, 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 very long time. Alright, where'd it go? Move my stuff out of the way. So I don't have as much room as I used to have. Okay. Well, let that settle for a minute so the colors can sort of blend down. And let it seep a little. I sure hope this gives me what I'm after. And I don't mind. I want the cup to drip. The cup is gorgeous. I don't know if the colors are showing you. That is beautiful. Okay. Oh, whoops, that wasn't cool. This is interesting. It's not really doing what I had anticipated at all. And I'm having to tilt too much. I don't know how this pour is going to look out. I really didn't have enough paint. And to cover this base. So this is not what I was expecting. It's not what I was after. Though I love the colors. I'm going to turn it upside down and show you for a minute. Look, this is the back side in the middle of the pour. See how that pink, it just hasn't shown up. It sunk straight to the bottom and it has not moved. What I do sort of like is that I'm getting some holes in the paint. And that was something that for a couple years I really tried to get. Maybe the trick is to use not enough paint. I'm getting some to show up, and I have been after that. Now on the back side, look at this up here. That's gorgeous. I don't think I can get it to show up. It looks kind of washed out when I'm looking in the camera. I don't know if you can see it. It is beautiful. This may be one where I keep the back side. Okay. I think, and it's just got a couple little spots of that pink right there. I think I'm going to mix just a little bit more. I need new gloves. And pour around in a few areas. Because I do like these colors. And I like how they're working out with the golden paints. I'm going to use my same old cup. It's right here. I'm going to put a little bit of the pigment blue and some of the green. And let's try the pink a little bit. And where's my silver? My silver's right here. Okay, now I'm just gonna see what happens. All right. What I'm doing is I'm tilting it now to help it blend in a little bit with what's already there. I can tell one area I don't like. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but that's the back. I have an area right here that I'm not thrilled with. Okay. Now, I don't really have cells. I could probably get my torch out and do that and bring some out. But because I kind of like what I'm seeing here, I like what's going on. It's very dynamic. It's very vibrant. I think I finally found the colors that I'm after. This is not exactly what I want, but I have found some colors. So I'll be back when this dries, and I will show you the front and the back. Okay guys, here it is. It's nice and dry, and these colors are so intense and so beautiful. I don't care for the pink. It's in enough places that it is okay. It's not just one spot of it, and I've been scraping the back so I can show you the back. But and this is not what I was after, but this is the pigmentation that I'm after, and honestly this is gorgeous. I will keep this because I do like how it turned out very much. It's not the effect I was after, but the blue and the green and where they mixed, just super pigment. Now the back side is also really quite pretty. The pink just sank to the bottom and stayed there. But this, I don't know if you can see, this is gorgeous. Okay. The gray, not gray, excuse me, the silver also sank and did not do much. I need to do something about that. Probably going to use liquid mirror when I find exactly what I'm after. And again, I just love the movement. And I'm trying to see if the camera can catch what that really looks like. It's not showing up in my screen. But, and there you have it. And this is really neat in here too. So that's the back side, which I think I would have liked if I had not had the pink in here, and if I had not had the blurb of silver. The silver I could probably have lived with, but the pink, not so much. Alright guys, bye.